I'm going to give you a tip of what to do with your glazes that you tested and that you find that may not work or that may have potential, but it's not exactly what you want for it to be. I have, in front of me, I have a bunch of test glazes that I've created during the Glazing Made Easy workshop. Some of them, like I said, got potential, some of them do not. I've created these little test tiles so that, for one, I have a flat surface on which I can write, and secondly, so that I don't have to put a lot of effort into it to be able to check it. I'm going to go over to some of my glazes over there that I know that works well, and I'm going to cover some of them with the one side of it with this glaze, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to try out some of these by overlapping some of the glazes on top of this. Let's see if it's going to work. So I'm going to dip in one tile. Let me put it over there. A second one. And 3. I've marked this tile with a P in the rear. It stands for porcelain, so that I can know what is the clay that I'm using here. Taking a sponge and cleaning it well on the rear side. Now I'm using my Amaco Underglaze black pencil. And by the way, if you don't have this pencil, which is fairly expensive, I think I paid about $12 for this one, but then I also have to say it lasts quite a while. But you can also use just a regular brush with some oxide, iron oxide, cobalt oxide is oftentimes working well for that, or you can make yourself a crayon from clay, because that is the glaze that I've used on here. Plus, then I'm going to choose one of these glazes. I'm going to use this one. This is a sample of a feldspathic glaze that I added some titanium dioxide and cobalt carbonate in with it, and the basic recipe is over here. For the moment, I'm going to do it kind of unscientifically. Just add a little bit of the green over there. I'm going to take another one, and that is the more brown one, and I'm just making a line over it. Let's see what's going to happen with this one, which is titanium dioxide and copper carbonate. This is the buttercup yellow, plus I used the feldspathic one, and I marked it as FG, which stands for feldspathic, and this is the sample number 14. So FG 14. So when it comes out of the kiln, I will know exactly which combinations I've used. And it may be successful, it may be not. I do want for you to know that the Glazing Made Easy class is meant for the beginner that first starts out with glazes in the very early stages. Even the second level of glazing and intermediate glazing. This is not a glaze calculation class. The class is designed to help people to start to understand the glazes and to start understanding what they can do with their glazes. Just like you learned to work with your clay work. You worked on the wheel, you pinched, you made coils. There are so many different clay techniques that you've done. There are a zillion different glaze techniques that you can do. And you can do that by first starting out to improve the quality of your glazes, and then from there on you can start exploring glazes and start using that as a decorating technique. I hope that this tip that I just gave you here is going to inspire you to start discovering and exploring the glazes that you have in your own studio.